Hello. Hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Or night. Because I certainly am not. Being engaged with having a job is the worst. I don't recommend it. Except for I must recommend it. Because usually you gotta do it to live. That sucks, don't it? Anyways. Bit of an update. I have the front moving. And I did that off stream. But I still have the hair in the back and the ears to do. So should be able to get some pretty good info watching that if you're rigging your own model or whatever. So let's just start. Oh shoot, I have my pizza in the way. Hold on. It's in the way of my keyboard. Hold on. I think maybe I should just eat it to clear it out of the way. Hi there. I'm having my dinner. It's pizza. Yeah, again on the grind. Oh my god, my mouth looks so weird when I eat food. Okay, just a few more bites. Okay. So this is gonna be here are sleeve when you're eating it looks like you're disgusted that somebody made an Among Us joke. I could be. I don't know why I would be just because I'm eating, but maybe. Okay. So, let's see here. I'm gonna select the left and right. And we're gonna do left and right. Probably about here. I don't know if I'm gonna need to move it further. Maybe I do. Maybe I do need to move it a little further. bend this stuff together. Yeah, there we go. Actually, maybe not. Maybe instead of doing this, I leave this one to be, That's a really old song. Give me a second. That might be a little better. I think I actually will use this for ear movement. Droop, maybe? But yeah, I think I'm gonna use that for droop. And give this one the same name. Because I want it to have, like, emotion droop. Let's see. And we need more height. There you go. And then I can combine them into ears X, Y. Sleeve, ears, sleeve, X, Y. There we go. And then let's increase the width and the height. Okay, I want to do this so that I can make it easily, how do I say, easily mirrored when I need it to be mirrored. So I'm gonna highlight these, move it over like that. And then these will shrink a bit, move in. Yeah. Does that look correct? Maybe not yet. I'll move these again. And then we're gonna need to probably tilt this side. Yeah, I think giving it a little bit of a tilt is the right call. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. There you go. Do you know why the Concorde had that droop snoot? It's because the snoot was too long. It's too long. Nobody could see the runway. It was too long. Alright, let's see. So ear cuff on the back, ear cuff here. This will be ear cuff L rear. Okay. Oh, she called them cuffs. Okay, I'm good with renaming all these. Yep, the droop, snoop can droop so that a pilot can actually land. Otherwise, they'd probably run out of runway, crash, burn, you know, kill, you know, all the passengers on board or something like that. Okay, now these are gonna be ear cuff rear XY. Hi Hermit, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody who is in here has been decent. Gonna be moving some of this stuff. Oh, here looks about right. Got a bunch of scooting around that this has to do. Then there's the actual ear cuff, and that has to come down a little bit. Okay, that looks about right. I'm gonna mirror that as well. So now the cuffs are going left and right. Now we gotta get the ears. Maybe I throw these into ear cuff XY. Does that make sense? Maybe. Kind of. Kind of. Almost. And then this one will be called ear ear top. I'm just gonna move these. There we go. I just need these ears to still be very batty. Yeah. Then we'll reflect the motion. And it looks pretty decent. Hold on. From here to the side, it might need just a little more, little bit more. Yeah. I'm going to reflect the motion and see how that looks going around. Maybe just a little bit less motion on the tip. And just keep adjusting until you get it, basically. Who are you talking about? Yem's model or me? I didn't see anything, Mr. Officer. What's that about? Okay, so this needs leftwards motion, probably. Might want to shrink this, move everything over. Okay, and then pull in the edges. Okay. Alright, that looks about right. And then I need to do the other one, which is over here. I need this one to match up nicely. Maybe a little more. Ear interior. I gotta make sure that these points are lined up correctly. Let's see. Does that look right? I think so. Alright, let's reflect the motion. There you go. So now we have an X turn here. That looks decent. Okay, and then this front hair. I think I actually need to hide the front hair. Hold on. There we go. Just to make sure that the bottoms of the ears are not all wonky. So let's do this. Reset to default, grab the face, art mesh, set it to be a clipping mask for all of the earpieces. Alright, clipping ID. And now we invert the mask. There we go. Let's see, does that look right? If I add the front hair back on, will that look bad? Not particularly. Yeah, actually that doesn't look bad at all. That does not look bad at all. Let's restore this. I do want to edit the shape of the head just a little bit. Especially when it turns, because it is it has a bit of motion going on. I guess that's fine. I'm going to use this brush, though, to move the hairline up a little bit, because the thing is about it is very common for hair to kind of like have a widow's peak, so let's do a little bit under here. A little bit of shaping, there you go. And that'll also help the skin show underneath the hair when it moves out of the way. And of course, we need to clip the hairline to the face so it doesn't bleed out. Okay. Okay, that doesn't look too bad for the bat ears. Ooh, ooh. might have neglected the corner views. Hold on, let me do something about that. Corner. We don't need the head to be that ginormous up at the top. Let's not. Let's not. Okay, and then down in the corner. Cool. So I'm gonna reflect these, make sure everything looks decent, even without hair. There we go. Now I can turn the hair back on. There you go. A little bit of an egg head, yeah. When there's no hair on a head, don't they all just look like eggs? I mean, I guess unless you have like big dents in your head, then I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Let's grab these and put them into ear inner XY. Because I don't think they need to be separate in order to look good. Yeah. So now we need some vertical motion. Okay. Let's grab all the ear layers and give them a vertical. There we go. And let's try going up a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty okay, but I know that it can be better. It can definitely be better. So let's look at the ear inner and see how that's supposed to change when it's going down. So the ear is kind of connected further back. So we need to move this part of the ear back a little bit. Just a little bit. And then same with this side as well. I'm going to give it a little bit more 3D spatial movements. We'll move the bottoms down a little bit further. Just a little bit. See how that looks. Move that down just a little more. maybe a little tad too much. Let's see. Maybe remove some of these pieces upwards. Maybe if I move some of these inner parts of the deformer upwards, it'll maybe have the effect I'm looking for. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, I do like that. And then going up, we need it to stretch, kind of. But also we don't want the bottom to be too stretched, so we're gonna move the bottom up. There we go. And then we're gonna give it a little bit of shape. Scoot the sides out, reattach the ear tip, shrink the side a little bit here. I think that should do it. Gonna shrink that, and I'm gonna also grab the cuff top, scoot that down a little bit. Same with the cuff rear, scoot that down a bit. And so the cuff top, or ear top, probably will need to go a little bit taller, just a little bit. And maybe a little bit wider too. Maybe I grab this here, stretch it. Okay, I think that works. And we'll go ahead and give it a little more, just a little more. And I'll go ahead and revise the ear inners a little bit. Should do it. It's pretty symmetrical, if you ask me. And the ear tops, maybe we don't need them to be as intense. Maybe we can point them out a little bit. And with the inner ears, point them out a little bit. All right, Then we gotta do the same to the cuffs. So the rear of the cuff can probably stay as is, but the front of the cuff needs to move a little more. Let's see here. Do we want to move this? I'm going to move it a little bit more like this, but we want to still keep most of it where it was supposed to be before, so maybe I add a few more Bezier divisions. See what I can do about it. Let's try moving these out. Okay, let's see here. That pretty much follows, and then going up we need it to kind of shrink away just a bit more. Maybe we can use these. Yes, we can. These bits here to help shrink the little ear cuff. This needs to go. A little bit of adjusting and then following the motion, testing the motion, see if that looks right. I think at the bottom I don't need it to narrow as much. I think that's fine without it narrowing as much. I think that looks good. Let's grab the rear cuff and see what it needs. It needs some adjustment here. A little bit of adjustment here, a little bit of adjustment at the top, move everything in a little, and there we go. That looks a-okay, it looks alright to me. So now we gotta do to the side. This should be a little easier, maybe, possibly. Maybe I'm just talking myself into it. Right. So to the side, it tilts a little bit, right? And then it comes forwards there. maybe a little bit narrower when it turns. Maybe it doesn't need as much turn. Alright, now I gotta do the inner ears, shrink just a little bit. Yeah. See what I can do here on the inside of the ear to make it a little more. Yeah, there we go. That's a little more like it. Let me pull up the outer, further away from us ear just a bit as well. You know, maybe I went overboard on shrinking, so let's go back to 0 here and try unshrinking a bit. Okay, that's a little more tame looking. Maybe I need to raise that a little bit. See how that looks turning? Yeah, gotta make sure that inside of the ear doesn't look weird when it's turning. Pull this in a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna bring the sides down a little bit. And then let's just reflect it, see if it looks good. Just grab everything here. Reflect. See, that actually looks pretty decent, except for the cuff. Cuff comes up a little bit. Cuff top, cuff rear. We don't need the cuff coming up as far as it does. So do a little bit of editing here. Select motion, let's see. If I deselect and I move left and right. Okay, the cuff now looks correct, I think. There we go. maybe I might need to do a little bit more with the inside ear part. Give it a little more openness there, open the mesh a bit more. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then at neutral, it looks pretty decent. And then we need to make it go all the way up, so let me tilt it. Ah, shoot, I have to grab everything and then tilt it ever so slightly. Move it back ever so slightly. And I think I'm probably going to just highlight everything on this side and scoot it down just a bit. Yeah, that looks right. I'll pull everything up. Cool, cool. Everything looks good. And then I just gotta work on tuning the appearance on the inner again. I think in this case the detail comes down a bit. And then I think at center, it might not need to be that far down. Let's try that. See how that looks turning? That looks correct when it's turned. So I'm just going to highlight everything here, move it all the way to the left, and reflect motion. That should make it symmetrical left and right. So we should have that looks right. Except for the bottom corners here. Maybe because it needs these corners to be narrow. This little lobe here, I think, is supposed to be narrow along the bottom. So let's try that again. Let's see. Yep. And then I think at the top, let's see, at the top, we don't need it as stiff, I guess. Yeah, so let me open the bottom a little bit. There you go. Do some more reflections. There we go. Turn that up. Reflect. And double check. Full rotation. Double check the rotation. Okay, that rotation looks correct. And that looks very lively to me. Alright, so reset to default. Now we gotta do the droop. Now we gotta do the ear droop. Droopy doopy. Where's the ears again? I have lost my place. Ears. So the ear inner, we're going to give this left, no, ear inner droop L. Okay, and then I'm gonna do ear inner droop R. I guess emote? Yeah, instead of droop, because droop is not fully encompassing everything. Now those names make a little more sense. I can start adding them to the smile here. Should they follow the mouth or should they follow the eyes? Maybe the eyes. Maybe. Possibly. But anyways, I'm gonna start with the emoting on the inner first. This doesn't need that many subdivisions. Let's see, left side. We are going to when it's happier, pull it up a little bit. And then when it's upset, have the ears come down further. Hey Manals, how you doing? Why is there a cat? Why are you emoting a cat? I don't understand. Oh, just in menu mode? Okay, well, fair enough. Alright, so that's pretty decent, I think. Now I just gotta make sure that all the other parts match up. So this is the cuff. And where's the ear top? Okay. Top L. No, wait. Ear L top emote. Ear R top emote. Right, so going up. it's going up and then going down. We need it to move down quite a bit. And there you go. Make sure it's still got the curve to it. Alright. I think that looks good. Let's grab the left ear cuff and make it also do the same thing. Oops. Did not mean to rotate. I'm supposed to move down just a little bit. And then going up, it needs to follow pretty closely. I think that will do it. Okay. And since it's like a cuff, it might have a little bit of like stiffness to the fabric. So I'm not gonna have it go all the way. I'm gonna have it follow all the way down. Same for the other ear, rear. I grab that. Hi Arisu, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day or night. Don't know which it is. Honestly, I don't really keep up too well with that. I'm not great at keeping time, honestly. One of my many shortcomings. There you go. A little bit of happier mood, a little bit of a sadder mood. Maybe I should do the same thing to the hair, just a little bit. Put a little bit of mood into this piece right here. Maybe. Yeah, actually that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Question, why don't you keep the back and the front in the same deformer? It's probably easier to avoid clipping this way. So the reason why I don't do that in the same deformer is because when you turn the head to the side, which inevitably you rig it turning side to side, you need the art to be able to slide sideways relative to each other. And if you were to deform it to this shape, then it would kind of look like a piece of paper deformed to that shape instead of like a 3D shape. Also, just because I'm a physics stickler. So that might be part of it. Alright, so this curly bang thing, I am gonna give it an emote. basically follow along. And then when it's down, pull it in a little bit. Make it a little bit more, how to say, nonplussed. There we go. And then I can actually copy this. This is left for now, but I'm gonna copy that. Come over here. Put it in. Pull it out of the hierarchy. Completely out of the hierarchy. We are going to flip this, reflect horizontally. Okay. And then we're going to put this inside of this other deformer, attach this to it. And then I'm also going to change, hold on, change it to use the right eye's smile parameter. There you go. This character's name is Yam Albat. All right, cool. So, yeah, it's kind of just like really important to me that when you turn your head, you have like an actual decent kind of 3D effect. She's a VTuber who makes like video essays and stuff. One of my friends. She also did the VTuber census stuff, so that was also a thing. Yeah, that's basically about it. Since she's got a really complicated rig, I figured it would help motivate me to complete it while I was streaming. It's a good motivator. Alright, so I'm going to change the name of this to have the correct side R on it. As if you don't mind me asking, have you checked my showcase? Very interested in what sort of criticism you could give me if you're up to it. Oh yeah, is it linked in Yam's Discord or something? Let me see. Shoot. I have too many servers. Oh yeah, that's fine. You can DM me. I was trying to look through the Discord to see if I could find it. I got overconfident in my sleuthing skills. My sleuthing skills are not that great. Okay, so next thing I want to do is, because I don't have these separated, I can just delete, and then I'm gonna mirror this one, reflect horizontally, and then I'll put the other ear cuff back into it. I'm just gonna do this for each of these. So I'm gonna delete the right side deformer. Okay, so copy the left side deformer, paste the left side deformer again, rename it correctly, do the reflect, edit form, reflect horizontally. Since it's symmetrical, it'll reflect over. I think I just figured out a new technique that I'm going to use a shit ton. I've just figured out a new technique for me. It's probably not actually new, but it's new to me. Okay, I still have to reflect this one. Okay. Put that in. Awesome. Copy. Delete. Paste. Change this to, say, right side. Edit form, reflect horizontally. And then grab the right side earpieces, put them in. There we go. Okay, now I gotta select each of these and change those over to the right side I smile parameter. There you go. Oh, that's so good. Alright. So let me... Okay, so I'm watching some of your showcases. I have them on mute, just in case copyright music, I don't know. Probably won't be a case, but I'm also not having them on screen because you sent them in a DM. I'm gonna keep that private. Expressions are pretty good. Having a lot of expressions, that's pretty good. I guess range of motion is the main thing. You can probably get more range of motion if you cut some pieces that they give you that are like all one piece, but they rig better in 3-dimensional space as multiple pieces. You can cut those. You can cut them. Like, for instance, this underside part, or this piece right here, I have a little piece of this hair that's like the white top highlight edge on the hair vent here, and that is just like cut in the models. It's actually cut from the entire image, but there's only enough points. I deleted all the other points, so it only shows these points, what's inside of these points. And what that helps with is not having the computer get all confused when you turn the head. Because usually if you turn the head like this would go like that. It would have it would try to put this little white highlight right here, and that wouldn't look right. I'm also going to do a little bit of fine-tuning right now, because I just noticed when I zoomed in super far things that I was not 100% happy with. Alright, this looks fine. There you go. Alright. I'm good with that. Yeah, I think I should probably continue looking, or like, watching showcases after stream, and I'll give you a little more feedback after stream. That sound good? Right. Okay, so now I need to give these physics. So let's do this is the right side, so ear cuff, physics, right. There's a lot of things that could influence the physics. I might have to do a whole lot of layers here, especially if Yam wants her ears to be very floppy. Alright, so we're going to add... Oh, I already have ear bounce, so what do I want? Ear swing? Maybe some ear sway. so we're going to replicate this parameter. This is going to be ear sway. And for that, we're going to have a left sway, a right sway, reset default, okay, parameter, and this is going to be called ear sway L, right? So let's see here, let's grab the next right ear piece, and then let's do ear top is our ear top physics right side. And we're gonna assign it to the same thing, so looks about right. Let's do the ear cuff, right side sway. Ear cuff, physics. Yeah. Same deal. Let's move this over just a little bit. And then back the other way. Sorted out. Okay, now to reset to default. And then the ear inner is going to need ear inner physics sway. No, not sway, physics right side. Key form it over. Yep, there you go. And then we're gonna move this down a little bit. About right. I'm gonna reset to default. Copy this, paste it. We're going to relabel this one L. And do the same thing again. Modeling, edit form, reflect, reflected parameters, yes. gonna grab the left sides, put it in there, and rename this properly. Then we're gonna grab this freshly pasted one, reflect, as you know. Pop that over. There you go. I'm so glad I figured this out. I am so glad I figured this little trick out. It makes rigging just that much more intuitive, shall I say. Alright, these are gonna have to get changed to ear sway L. Oh, yes. Yes. Let's go into physics. And I need to add I need to add a new one. Ear bounce. We're going to use my left smile and IR smile, probably. Oh, I might have to do these separately. Shoot. Group editing. Rename ear bounce. Right side. Duplicate ear bounce. Left side. Okay. So we don't need the right side one. We can grab so I left smile, I right smile. Come on, where are you? Where are you? There we go. Let's put that to 100 there, 100 here. Output settings, add. Oh shoot, I haven't added pendulums. Let's add small. Import. We're gonna have this be ear bounce left. Okay. And then for right side, also gonna add ear bounce right. Okay. So we can go over to here where the okay, that's a little better. Let's see, what else will we need? Probably some head motion bounce. Probably. So this is going to be the ear sway, right? And we're going to add input from eyeball X and Y, as well as just angle X. No, angle Z. And X. Okay, so angle 100. We're gonna do eyeballs at 30. And then the rest of this is 70. Oh, yeah, 70 and 30. Output settings, we're going to do ear sway left and right. So what we're gonna do is have the ears kind of twitch when she moves her eyes. Maybe instead of this, I use angle. So how about 50% angle here and 50% angle here. So let's see. All right. Output settings. Let's increase the output. There we go. Eyeball X and Y angles. That's not a lot, honestly. All right. I'm going to change this then to 25% angle Z and 75% eyeball. I just want it to have like a little bit of directionality, so when she looks in a certain direction, the ears kind of twitch in that direction. What's up with the bounce? Select. What is bouncing here? Just 4 pieces. Okay. They don't separate when I'm doing this bouncing motion, but I guess they separate sometimes when I do another motion. That is weird. Okay, let me give it a heavy deformation. There we go. Same with this one, we're gonna go for heavy deformation. Yeah. It's not gonna be perfect, I guess, but it's alright. Let's see here. See how this looks. Okay, so let's see, where's this sway going? I guess the ear top physics is off. Okay. Let me go back into physics, see if that changed any of the effects of the physics. No, not really. Oh, it could be because of the head turning. Let's go back to the head turning. Hold on. Reset to default. Let's look at the left. Ooh, yeah, okay. We're scooting that back, and we're scooting this back. There you go. We're scooting this back in place. Same for this one. Same here. That needs to be fixed pretty bad. Same for this side. Oh my god. Can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. Hold on. Alright, let's reflect motion. Reflect motion. And reflect motion. That should be a little bit better. Not perfect though, because I have some more that I have to fix. Weird. Okay. Alright. This corner's fine, this corner's fine, this corner's okay. Alright, now let's go back to the modeling, see if that fixed it. Okay, that's better. That's a lot better. I mean, it's still a little bit... You can still see a little bit not lining up sometimes. It's very small. Okay, so let's go to buttons. Buttons is in need of actual motion, so we're gonna grab all of buttons is all of buttons pieces. Is the nose tip? No. I'm just gonna grab all the pieces of buttons. That's going into buttons, XY, position, Cool. Buttons will have to go to the left. A little bit. Where's Buttons' ears? Oh, there they are. Put those in there as well. Can't miss those. Alright, so we have the X position. And then we have to move Buttons' face. Actually, we'll reset that. And maybe instead, I'll undo those keyforms and do each piece bit by bit. So we need the wings to be on Buttons' wings. So there's the XY. Okay, that seems about right. Reset to default. Wings going down. We need to have those come up. And then we can reflect this motion sideways. Horizontal reflection, there we go. Grab everything, synthesize corners. That should be the correct motion, I think. If those wings are where I think they are. We're gonna do Buttons' face. Yeah. Buttons' face, XY, create. Actually, no, we're gonna select the eyes, the eyebrows, and what else? The mouth, probably. Mouth. Yeah. Eyes, eyebrows, mouth. Buttons, face, XY. Here we go. That's set to default. I think the eyes are these Buttons' eyes. Those also have to be in face XY. There we go. No wonder it didn't move. of a little bit of motion. There we go. And then we'll reflect that across. There he goes. Let's grab his nose. Actually have the nose bases added to Button's face, and then the nose tip. Yeah, actually we'll add it to Button's face, but then we're also gonna add an extra Button's nose tip XY. So these pieces, I think I'm going to first take them out of Buttons' face for the time being. Because the nose tip needs to do this thing where when it's all the way left, goes left, does its little nose tilt. Reflect. Okay. And the nose base as well. Button's nose base. XY. Create. So we're gonna this, shrink it, and grab this part, expand it. Reflect, there we go. I might not need it as tightly packed as this. Reflect motion, there we are. And then I can set this back to default, put nose base and nose tip into the Button's face. And that should move it. That's weird. It didn't move along with everything. Alright, fine. I will move it myself. Okay, and then the nose, I think, needs to be in front of the eye highlights. There we go. Okay, we'll reset that to default. Down that way, and up this way. synthesize corner. Reset to default. I think we need this to be a little bit further out. Yeah, there we go. Reflect and synthesize corners. I'm going to reflect motion again. Go. Reflect. There we go. Right. Cool. It's rotating. And now we need to grab the bow. Buttons, bow, XY. There we go. Gonna move over here. Reflect it as well. Set to default. Get my vertical motion set. Combine and synthesize corners, and there you go. I think the only thing I need to do is make sure that that once I have this all rigged up correctly, I can get it to move along with everything else. Here's the ears. Buttons is ears. Buttons, ears, X, Y, create. There you go. So we're gonna make buttons look left. Motion. Let's try reflecting again. That looks pretty okay. Only problem is the ears are ahead of the eyes, and that makes it look kind of funny. Okay, let's see here. That looks about right. Gonna do going down. Then we're going to do corner synthesis and adjust from there. So now we're at bottom, tilted slightly. that looks pretty okay, so we'll keep that. Go up to the top, and you'll see that we need to do a bit of adjustment here on this ear to make it look right. Okay, and now I think that looks about right. So now we have Buttons doing his thing. Okay, reset to default value. We're going to get Buttons position and set him up to go left, go down, go up, and then, of course, the reflection of each of these. Reset to default. We're gonna have come down like this, and back up a little bit. Okay, so Buttons needs to be behind the front hair overall, so we're gonna grab Buttons, put them behind the front hair and ears. There we go. And now let's see. That looks a little bit better. I still need to adjust some of the positioning, I think. Let's see, Buttons XY position. There we go, that's a little better. I'm gonna redo the reflections here. Reflect motion, up, and reflect motion. Let's see that again. Okay, Buttons looks so much better now. Yes, he's a little Honduran white bat. That's what he is. Okay, so we have the Honduran white bat moving around. Let me see what this looks like in see when I just turn on random movement. I'm not exactly sure why some of this stuff moves the way it does, because that does not look like how it looks like when I have it rigged. Alright, let me see if any of these share. No, those don't share. How about this? Does that share with anything? No, it does not. That's weird. Okay. Let's reset to default. Alright, so why does the bounce move like this? So let me select this. That is actually quite strange. So why is this different? Ears are giving me some trouble. Maybe instead of having these rigged with lines, I will then rig them using ear bounce. Oh, they have to be the same parent deformer. Ah, crap. Right. I don't need to select buttons ears for this one. Okay, so let's take a look at it again. I might have to grab all of the ear pieces. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to grab each of these ear pieces and connect them to have a bounce function, I guess. Ear, rear, bounce, create. Ear, top, bounce, create. Ear, cuff, bounce. Okay. And then shoot. Ear, inner, bounce. Okay. So now I gotta select all of the bounce physics together. Actually, no, I don't have to do this. I don't have to have all these additional deformers. So what I can do instead, I can just grab the physics of all of the left side deformers. And then have them have a little bit of a have them all have a key form. Makes them bounce a little bit. Back a little bit. Move the ear cuff back a little bit. And I'm just redoing so much just because some methods don't work as well as I would hope. We're going to synthesize these corners. Maybe. Gotta go and get all of the left side physics pieces together, synthesize corners. There we go. Now it moves together 100% of the way. Bit of a pain in the butt. This program sometimes does that. Alright, so bouncing downwards. We're gonna grab the inner right. And have that come down a little bit. Have that come up a little bit. And then we're gonna do next bit of physics here. Have it copy. Okay, the ear cuff physics. we go. That should do it. Alright, now I gotta highlight each of these pieces again. Inner physics, right. Cuff physics, right. Top physics, right. Ear cuff physics, right. And then synthesize the corners. Okay, let's reset. Take a look at the ear motion. Right. If I set it to randomly move, is it going to... It's still doing some random stuff. Hold on. Let me grab each of these ear pieces and see if they are interfering with anything. Let me see if I can take this out. And then see if I can put the physics inside. Maybe my physics order is wrong. Maybe I need to do the physics first. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that I need to do the physics first. So let's try that. You know, this troubleshooting would be a lot easier if there were good tutorials on the internet. Alright, so the physics is now inside instead of outside. Don't know if that's going to make that much of a difference, but maybe it does make a lot of a difference. Hold on. Let's do random B, press play. It's still being weird. So let me see here. What was it that was causing it to have weird interactions? Let's see here. Ear cuff. Ear top. That is extremely strange. I am not entirely sure why that would do that. guess I have to figure it out. Because this is not how that's supposed to work. Maybe the emote has to be separate. Maybe. I mean, I guess I could try to fix it. I could try to fix it by giving it more keyframes, keyforms, but that doesn't entirely inspire confidence, so to speak. Alright, let's try taking the emotes out of it. Because I think maybe I need to redo those in a different way. I was hoping that wouldn't be the case, but I guess I gotta throw everything against the wall, see what sticks. Alright, inner ear. Okay, so now I delete these. And then maybe I can just grab the entirety of all the ear, no, that wouldn't do it, would it? This is confusing me a little bit. It's stumping me. Maybe it just needs a ear emote. I don't know if this will work. Let me put it onto math form. And hope that does it. Still getting a little bit of split at the tips of the ears. haven't really had that happen before. Because every time I've used live2d, it has behaved. If I kept everything connected, then it would always be connected. But let's see. Let me try that again. Mouth form. Maybe that's a little better. Yeah, that might be okay. I'm gonna go back into the modeling and see if when I put it into random, it starts giving me some graphical oddities. Okay, so no more weird oddities, but it definitely weirded me out just a bit. Alright, so ear bounce. Okay, ear bounce, that's fine. Input settings. We're gonna have this be mouth form. Probably fine to have it all be mouth form because I don't think the iPhones really separate eye smile and mouth smile that much. I think they're just bundled together, so it might not make a difference. So I'm gonna go to this, group editing, we're gonna rename this just ear bounce. And then we're gonna delete the duplicate. Okay. Right. So let's do random B. Where is mouth form? Let's go. Okay. I think that's it. I think that works. Like, kind of buggy sometimes if you try to force it, but I guess that's just how it be. You know, things were looking so perfect. But of course, live2d has its own little shenanigans going on. Hopefully I can figure this out. Okay, so now we need to move all of the back hair. Is the back hair moving already? Yeah, the back hair already has deformation, so I just grab the mid hair bounce, right and left, as well as the back hair bounce left and right. And the left and right for the yellow strands as well. gonna do back hair XY. There we go. Reset to default values. We're gonna do the movement a little bit. See, that looks right to me. Yeah, so we will reflect, reflected, and then I'm going to do a corner synthesis just so that I have something to work with. I'm going to go ahead and move some of these points around a little bit. That should make it seem about right. Okay, so we're going to reflect the motion here, go up, reflect that motion there, set this to 0 again, reflect this motion just in case, right? Set to default, go up. Okay. Which means we gotta lower this a bit. Okay, that's good. Let's go down. Okay, that hair looks about right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back up to the middle hair, mid-hair, make a new deformer called mid-hair XY, pull that out, that's also going to have its own X and Y. Okay. And then reflect this. Okay, a little bit more 3D. All right. Give ourselves a vertical Seems pretty good to me. Let's synthesize the corners, see how that looks. It's gonna need a little bit more tweaking. I think in the upwards direction it's pretty much okay though. Alright, that seems pretty good. Let's do the rear hair. Very back piece. Back of hair, back center, and then white hair, back center. That's gonna be back, back hair, center, XY. Do left and right, so that's left, reflect motion. Okay, so there's left and right. Let's have this reset and let's see here. Bit of downwards motion, a little bit of let's see here, upwards motion. Where did I leave it? Where to go? Back here, center, XY. There we go. Okay, so now let me try synthesizing corners here. Looks about right. Okay, yeah, that looks about right. Just gonna reflect this one across. Then we have the full motion here, right? So now I have to, okay, here comes another big step, and that's making everything able to turn on the Z axis. So I got all of this. Head Z angle. There we go. Hi Arisu. How are you doing? Actually, oh, quick question to you. Arisugawa is a character, but I don't remember from what. I feel like I remember this name, but I don't remember where she's from. I don't know if it's from a manga or from an anime, but I'm having some difficulty recalling somehow happen to get all this stuff attached to the Z angle here. There we go. Now it's no longer inside of the Z angle. Reset to default. And then let's see here. I need to pick the neck here. Not the head shadow, the neck.